Hi, my name is Charles Hatzel and I'm the founder and CEO of ePropertyCare. I'd like to use this video to give you an introduction to our connected home system. I'd like to show you how the key components of the system and explain how the system works, and then in subsequent videos we'll go deeper into the individual components. So first, let's start with the nexus of the system, the cellular hub. This is a cellular gateway and all the components in the system connect to this. But instead of connecting through your internet connection, this connects to the cellular network. So one big benefit of this is power goes out in the house. This has a battery backup and connects to the cellular networks, which are also battery backed up. So this gives you connectivity and intelligence when your home is most vulnerable. The second part of the system is a smart lock. There are about 16 different models available from Kwikset, Slodge, Yale, and others. And these essentially allow you to remotely control the lock. And interestingly, if you have a rental property, you typically don't have good Wi-Fi access in your tenant's place. This gives you connectivity through the cellular system to change a lock, erase the code, program a new code. So you could essentially never have to rekey a lock again. There are also some cool features such as giving temporary codes to contractors and to your dog walker or your nanny, and be notified when the code is used. The next component of the system is the thermostat. Think of this as a Nest thermostat, but at half the price and with additional functionality. So this does everything that the Nest thermostat can do, but allows you to do a little more, such as trigger off of a remote temperature sensor. So say you have a single zone unit and your bedroom gets too hot or too cold. You could put this temperature sensor in your room and trigger the main thermostat off of this temperature, not the temperature of the thermostat. The thermostat also provides you with analytics. So it'll tell you if your system is short cycling or has other troubling conditions that can alert you to get it serviced. The next area of the system is the garage door opener and closer. Have you ever left your house and couldn't remember if you opened or closed the garage door? This happens to a lot of people. This system allows you to basically know the status of your garage door and to remotely close it if it's open. You can even notify yourself the garage door to automatically close if it's open for a certain period of time. The next area of the system is the door and window sensors. So think of this is approaching more of like a alarm company, because now we could put sensors in the door or window to tell you if the door or window is open or closed. And you can trigger alerts to say, if my basement door is left open for longer than 15 minutes, send me a notification to my phone. So you can trigger it to function as an alarm system, but without paying the expensive $50 to $60 a month. The next area of the system is water sensors. And this is arguably one of the more important areas, because water damage is one of the leading causes of insurance claims in a home. These sensors will allow you to detect a water leak and allow you to remotely take action. Next, we have image sensors. So think of this as a motion sensitive camera. So instead of paying for a video surveillance solution, this camera is battery powered and wireless, and it could be triggered to take a picture when it detects motion and send it to you over the cellular network. So if you leave the house, you could activate this to alert you of motion. So think of this as a poor man's alarm system. Finally, the final two areas I want to show you are smart switches. So think of this as remotely controlling your appliances. So you could plug an appliance into this and you could remotely turn it on or off. So I happen to have this connected to my dehumidifier in the basement. So if it's humid outside, I could automatically click a button on my phone and turn it on. The heavy duty smart switch is intended for things like sump pumps or other kind of critical infrastructure. And it will tell you if there is a fault or an alert, so you don't have a catastrophic failure like a flood. So these are just some elements of the system, but the cool thing is this all shows up in a single online dashboard. So instead of having to go to a bunch of different apps to control the different elements of your home, you can control all this together from one app on your phone. You can learn more at www.ePropertyCare.com, and I'd be happy to give you a free consultation. Thank you very much for your time.